your JoJo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though. That's against our bro code. Headed to his home though. No, he living solo. Vertebrae, got this broken to his place. It's shit in his face, yeah. Then I say it's evidence you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up. Then I again. Gone. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting cold. The team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's week 3 of the NFL on the Green Bay Packers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading him out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before, The very next week, struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
It'll be Warner on first down. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage he gave up and give him a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road...
Now Warner's hit, and he loses it. But now Warner's hit, and he loses it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Fournette, a first down carry. Brought down at the 20. This defense for the Packers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road to be able to...
Yeah, we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully...
After review of the play.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Warner. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Houston. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They give him a gain of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Juwan Jennings from 8 yards out. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 21-0 our score after 1. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Warner. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
2nd and 4. And he will find his man, Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Inside handoff down to Fournette. A nice little juke. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st and 10, Warner. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Warner. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Warner. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
2nd down and inches. Dumps it off to Fournette. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Back to throw again. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first down throw. Warner. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Drake Jackson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
On second down, McCaffrey. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 5. Finds his running back. It's Leonard Fournette with it. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. McCaffrey. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. The frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We begin in Charlotte, a good NFC matchup between Seattle and Carolina. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead in that one. The Seahawks trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
To throw on 2nd down, Warner. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Warner from the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Fournette. And he's got some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Niners have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it is 42-0. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Warner to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Warner. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He certainly isn't. The scoreboard out there, because to me all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
An inside give to Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Warner. And Watson has it right side. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Up the gut, Fournette. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's a give to Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Warner. Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Drake Jackson getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I'd get the backups in there if it were me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Completes it to Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert. And doesn't care much for that last call. So out comes the red challenge flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football. And this is... So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Fournette, a first down carry. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's 2nd and 8. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. A try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Packers on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That one goes for 8 yards. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Warner. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Back to throw, Warner. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Warner. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I got to be honest, I was going to give you the stat line for him. My stat monitor just went out over here, but we know he's had a good game.
And the best stat is the one that's probably going to be the smallest. It says 2. 2 touchdowns. That's the one that counts. The yardage is terrific. Catches, yeah, that's fine. But the payoff, getting into pay dirt twice in this game, that's what he's looking for.
I do know he's over 100 yards. We'll get to the back of him working. But, yeah, the 2 touchdowns as well. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready, break.
Get that ball. 29 is the Mike 29. They defense.
Ready, break.
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's a 2nd and 7. Caught on the slant. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he forced this throw, nearly intercepted in the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fortunately, no turnover, but it is 4th down. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah,
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It'll be Warner on 1st down. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, Warner. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now here's a throw that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Warner. He finds Watson complete. He's going to have the first down and more than that. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, Warner. This one swung out here to Jones. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now Warner. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Looks like he'll throw here. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent. Ain't sold 1 million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the bass. My A-spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stocked my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage or $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with a slab.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. the Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll set up to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Leonard Fournette with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 18 carries, 56 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. ETN up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Offense back out. There's the veteran bruiser, the running back Leonard Fournette. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards, the final tally.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll look to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw here. Rolling to his left.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Here we go. Back. Black. 95. Solid red. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll drop to throw.
And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Complete to Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On play action, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Again, it's Lawrence.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-17. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Ready, 45, right.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Fournette will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Steps away.
He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
On the move to his left. And that's caught inside the 30.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Lawrence will throw.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Travis Etienne
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The 2nd half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Looking to throw. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Foyesade and Mulligan. And the Jaguars are going to take...